Hi, and welcome back to Inspire to Retire. It's been about 2 months since I have done a hey, what's sold kind of video. So here goes. I'm going to show you most of my items that have sold. Some of the boring, weird ones or whatever I'm going to keep out. But I just want to show you just the eclectic kinds of things I sell. If you're new to my channel, my name is Susan, and I am a teacher. And I also do eBay on the side. That's my side hustle. It has been since 1998. I have a cluttered house. I need to declutter before I retire, which will be in about 4 or 5 years. If you could, like and subscribe. About 70% of y'all don't subscribe, and I really, really am looking forward to getting 1,000 subscribers. I'm only at 180 or so. So at this moment, keep subscribing, keep liking, and comment below about the things that you're surprised about. Are you surprised by anything that I've sold? Is something like really like surprising to you? Like, who would buy something like that? I mean, those kinds of things always surprise me. But I have learned from other eBayers, and that is why I'm showing you what I've sold. This item I picked up at the bin store, and I believe it was $5. It was a plush, and I had looked it up at the time and thought, yeah, it's probably worth a few bucks. Probably shouldn't have picked it up on further inspection because I might have only netted $5 out of it, but $5 is $5. Clothes are still my downfall, and I am slowly getting rid of much of my inventory, but these are such a good name, Mini Bowden, and they eventually sold for $12.97. I reduced the price a few times, and still more than I paid for them, but I'm definitely getting out of the clothes business. Whenever you see old electronic games, you should pick them up and look at them, and at least look them up. This game was tested and working, and I got $25 for it. I'm sure I didn't pay more than $2 for it, so it was a great turnaround profit. Wrapping paper, you say? Yep, wrapping paper can get you some money. For $19.99, you can buy this vintage roll of Hallmark paper. Wait, no, I sold this vintage roll of Hallmark paper for $19.99. My cost was probably 50 cents because both places I would have bought it, that's what they charge for wrapping paper. So be on the lookout for brand new in the wrapping, old wrapping paper. This pretty flamingo Lily Pulitzer coin purse I picked up for a couple of bucks and flipped for $19.99. I love these items because they are easy to ship, easy to sell, and don't take up a lot of space. I think I picked this one up at Goodwill and probably paid $2.49 for it, but still I got $14.99 for it, so after fees and expenses, maybe I'll make $8 or $9. Still a good deal for me. Shoes are one of those things they call a long tail item, and yep, these are no exceptions. They've been around for a long time, but they did sell for eventually $29.97, which was an offer that I sent out. Anytime you see anything with a 7 at the end, it's because I sent an offer, and that's just one way for me to keep track of that. I'm trying to get rid of my shoe collection, so I keep sending out offers and putting discounts and trying to get rid of them. I almost always pick up Scentsy items if they're under $10, especially if they're under $5. And this was even missing a piece, and I wound up selling it for $29.99. So hey, that's really not bad at all. And a good little profit, and out the door it went. As I've said before, vintage Christmas is usually something you at least need to look up. And look how much I got for this sign, $59.99. That was an incredible profit for me on this item. So you can make some big bucks reselling vintage Christmas items. Here are some free DVDs that I got. So $5.99 is better than 0, I guess. So, yeah, I sold them. By the way, Northern Exposure is such a good show. I know a lot of people don't look at plush, but plush can be very valuable. Look at this little plush butterfly that I sold for $22.49. I believe it was on one of my 10% off sales, but still, that was an amazing turnaround for a little bit of money into plush. And yeah, look things up. You'll be surprised where you'll find some cash. I believe I've mentioned how much I love Department 56 to resell. For the most part, it holds its value and or a few bucks more. And this one, again, was probably purchased at Goodwill, but I've also picked a bunch up at yard sales for really cheap and other places. So keep your eye out for this because usually a good turnaround. It might take a while, but it's worth the wait. Melissa and Doug is a very good children's brand of toy and merchandise to look for. And this was brand new in the package and it sold for $22.49. Sometimes you wind up really doing a lot of searching to find out what your item is. And it took me a bit to find out that this was an olive oil can and something about the maker. And eventually having all that correct information helped me to sell it for $44.99. Didn't pay that much for it, just a couple bucks. So a good return on that. I pick up these Hallmark ornaments at yard sales and eBay all the time. And again, you find the right person and they will sell. $14.39? I'll take it. Some things when you're shopping just jump out at you, and this sweater jumped out at me with its quality. And I just grabbed it off the rack and then saw the label and I'm like, yep, I'm buying this. Well, I got $31.49 out of it. What do you think? Was that a good deal? I think so for me, and I think so for the buyer, because that is a really nice sweater. Okay, I think this is the best one of all of them that I'm going to show you today, because my kids collected Webkins, and I found this one with its tag, not having its secret code inputted at all, and I knew it would be worth something. And I did not know it would be worth this much. Somebody had sold one for $99, but I wanted to just move it quickly, and it moved really fast. So I would say this is the very best sale I've had out of all of my sales. But as you can see, I've had quite a few. Which one is your favorite? Post down below. Not all ornaments are worth anything. You got to look them up. But this little Beauty and the Beast ornament, 13 bucks. I'll take it any day. Come to hear me sing the song about vacuum parts. Oh, vacuum parts, I love you. Well, because some vacuum parts are worth a whole heck of a lot. This one wasn't worth a ton, but hey, I'll still take $11 for a part I wasn't using. So there you go. And I'm sure the person who got it was pretty happy too. Look at these adorable little Santa lights. I couldn't leave them behind one day, and I didn't pay more than $1 for them, so I passed them on to somebody who will love them. $13? Take it every day of the week for $1. Just got to keep turning. I kind of regret buying this grill, but I'm glad I got rid of it finally for 10 bucks. It's out of my house, and I made a few dollars. The next thing is this really cute candle shade and plate, and I couldn't leave it behind. I'm glad I got $19 for it, but it did take a really long time to sell. So you do have to be careful what you pick up, because unless you have unlimited inventory space, it can really take up your house, like mine.